Hi, my name's Paula Chadwick. I'm the CEO of the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation. I think for me the challenges were when I stepped up, because I'd been with the organisation, the charity, for over 20 years, so grown up there. Started off as a PA, made my way up into Director of HR, and then the opportunity came for me to become the Chief Executive, which was great, scary as hell, I have to say. But I did find one of the biggest challenges was not just about my confidence in myself, but actually one day I was sitting around the table with the rest of my senior management team, and I was one of them. To the next day I was come in and I was the leader of this marvellous charity, but everybody was suddenly looking for me for the answers, and I was like, wow, how did that happen?
Okay, so Paula, how did you originally find out about the WLA?
Okay, so originally one of my trustees on the board, Mr. Andy Cartman, asked me would I give up some time and meet a colleague, ex-colleague of his, Sandra Green, the marvellous coach, to do some interviews. She was doing interviews with inspiring women, so that's how I started.
Yes, because you are an inspiring woman, aren't you?
I did my best.
And what was it about the WLA that attracted you and made you think, yeah, actually I'm going to give that a go? Because I know it's a big step, isn't it? So.
Yeah, well for me, when I met Sandra, I really clicked with her. She was my type of person, really down to earth, really warm and engaging, and I thought, okay, this could work, let's give this a go. I think what I was looking for was a networking of like-minded people, but a safe environment that I could talk about the challenges I felt, so I didn't feel so isolated and, you know, all the answers were with me, they're not. And also, for me, the biggest thing was I wanted the how-to, not just this is what I did and this is how I got here, but how does that help me with my challenges and how do I get over the obstacles and things I've got.
Okay, so what were some of your concerns about joining the WLA, Paula?
Okay, well I was concerned about joining a women's leadership that was going to be cliquey, or I felt uncomfortable going, so it wasn't a friendly, warm atmosphere. I also wanted to ensure that the disciplines were right across the board, so it wasn't just a charity sector in my business, you know, there were other finance, retail, other businesses, so that I could talk about not just from my perspective in my business, but get the experience of a wider audience of people.
Great. So what have you found? You've been in it since the start, haven't you?
One
of our
yes.
founders, and you're on our steering committee, which has been fantastic. So what have you gained so far from being a member? Now you've been there a couple of years.
Okay, so confidence, a great group of people. I've networked and I've met some really good contacts who've helped the charity, you know, whether it's through their retails, giving us donated stock, you know, connections. I have really, you know, Ali, one of the founding members as well, did Strictly Come Ballroom for us. But for me, the biggest advantage is actually having the tools and the how-to. So this is the challenge and this is how you get over it. That has been absolutely incredible, and for me that is the main plus of being
so
here.
What would you say to someone who's perhaps a bit excited about us and is thinking about it but is a bit hesitant about joining? What would you say to them?
Okay, I would say it's a real investment in yourself, in your future. It's great, it's a good networking opportunity, we're really, really friendly, we have a really good laugh, but the most important thing what you get away from it is the how-to. It will really help you in how you reach your next goal. So you come to us with, this is what I want to be, this is how do I get there, and that's what you take away with us. And they're not just tools for the day, they're tools that you take away and you can disseminate to your team. And I am still using some of the tools I learned from my first meeting with my team now, and I go back to it every year and revisit where I am, how I need to get there. You know, you can't buy that.